Hey guys, happy 2021. It's February. I'm a little late for that, but my last video was actually Christmas of 2020. So again, better late than never. And my last video had actually been on Ipiccy'com's update to HTML5, which was very good news for those of us who absolutely love using this program because it meant that once Flash went away, we were still going to be able to use this awesome free design program. Well, it's a design program. You can edit photos, you can make collages, you can do all kinds of really, really cool things here. So somebody had asked me a question about the erase feature. How can you erase things from an image? So iPicky had gone through some changes, once they went from Flash to HTML, and I know that they are still working on things and still updating things, but I figured I would go ahead and answer this question, hoping that I'm actually answering it in the way that they were asking it, and if not, then maybe this will just be a useful tutorial for those of you who have never used this feature. Okay, so if you want to remove things in the background of an image, you would simply go to edit a photo. Okay, and just incidentally, as you can see here, I signed in. I did create an account. It's totally free to do it. They're never going to email you or send you anything, but it does help if you have brought images in. If you have your own account, it'll kind of hang out in the area here. Okay. So what we're going to do here is you can always open a photo to kind of get started, all right, or you can go to the photo library, all right, which I have here, okay, and I am going to bring in an image. Okay, so if I wanted to get rid of something in this image here, this would be a very easy one to work with because I am working on a white background and it's not real busy. Okay, so what you would simply do here, you would go to the erase background feature. Okay, you can adjust the brush size here, the strength of it here. Okay, in this case, I am not working with a transparent background, so I want to uncheck that. And then you want to check the background color. I'm working with a white background. Okay, again, I want to maybe make that a little bit less. However, you can certainly adjust the background color here. Okay, so in a couple different ways, you can kind of start and visit the color that you want to start with and then use this tool to sort of make adjustments. All right. However, we're working with this color right now, and you would simply erase. Okay. And of course, if you wanted to, go a little quicker, then, obviously that'll save a whole lot of time right there. Okay. If you're not happy with what you just did, you can undo it. All right. Or you can even cancel it out. Okay. So in a nutshell, if you want to get rid of something that is on an image and you're dealing with a very easy background to work with, that is the way to do it. All right. When you're done and you're happy with it, you would simply apply. Okay. And even after you've hit apply, if you are not happy with that, you can always undo it. Okay. So that's how you go about that. Now, if you are trying to work with a more elaborate photo and you are wanting to remove something there, that is going to be challenging using this program. Okay. It's not that you can't do it, but I'll show you in a minute. So we're going to go ahead. We're not going to save those changes. We're going to go ahead and maybe use this one. And if you wanted to here, you can kind of make it bigger right there so you can see what you're doing. And incidentally, guys, real quick, I've partnered up with Creative Fabrica. I will leave the link in the description box. They are doing a crazy deal right now, fonts and graphic design assets for print on demand. And because, I've partnered up with them, they are offering my community, which includes you guys, a substantial discount on one of their programs to be able to get unlimited assets, to use in your design programs, design projects. Okay, so again, I'll leave that in the description box below. So what we're going to do here, let's just say there's something right in this area here and I want to get rid of it. And it's not on the white, it's like on this color. Okay. Go back to the erase background tool. All right. Experiment if you want with the brush size. Go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. But what we're going to need to do here, and again, it's why it's not my favorite method, but You can always experiment with it and see what you come up with, okay? We're gonna go to this background color. This is kind of, it's like a gray, but it has kind of a purpley sort of tone to it, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to look for a color that looks like it could be somewhat in the family, okay? And I'm gonna go here so that I can sort of make some adjustments, all right? And of course, you can always go here. You want to get closer to the family of color that you want. You can certainly go here, right? Because this actually does look like it has sort of some cooler tones behind it. So that looks, okay. So what you would do here is you can kind of see how close you can get, all right? Again, like I said, not my favorite method, but, and what's cool is once you have already chosen the color and sort of made that little blotch that I have, you can still come back here and experiment and see how close you can get, okay? So let's just say I thought that looked good and I wanted to go ahead and get rid of this, all right? Then this is how you would approach this. It is not exact, okay? I can promise you it is not exact. But again, this is where you can come in and certainly sort of play around and see how close you can get to it, right? And if you created the image yourself and you happen to know exactly what this color is, as you can see here, you can type it in, all right? And then you would have an exact match and you would be able to go ahead and get rid of all kinds of things with this color as the background, okay? So again, guys, like I said, it's not my favorite method. However, using a free program, having absolutely no experience, nothing that you need to download, this is a way that you can go ahead and start editing some photos and getting rid of some things that you don't want to see in your images, you know, perhaps an easy way to just get rid of a mistake or something like that, okay? And you don't, like I said, you don't need to be an advanced graphic designer to be able to do it. So I hope that that helped you out, okay? When you use Ipiccy, what happens is you've got a couple different features here. I mean, you usually, if you're not starting with a photo, if you're starting with a photo, it's going to take you right to the editor where you have all kinds of really cool things that you can do, okay? But when you start with the designer, you're basically creating your image from scratch, which is great if you want to make printables or a print-on-demand type of design. And then what you do is you create it, you use some of the features in the designer area, and then you would bring it to the editor and you would do additional editing and enhancing and that kind of thing. Different videos. But again, I wanted to answer this question and I hope I did. So I hope this helps you guys out. And let me know if you have any questions or if you have any topics you want me to create a video on. I typically teach beginners with absolutely no experience how to do things insofar as design or printables or even using some free products and programs here and there just to get your stuff done. Again, I hope you found this helpful. I hope you are enjoying 2021 so far, and until next time, take care.